The United Kingdom and the European Union have agreed to extend the Brexit negotiations even as they missed another deadline to avert a turbulent exit for Britain from the European Union at the end of the month. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and the President of the European Union's Executive Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, have told negotiators to find a way to resolve differences so that the United Kingdom could have a zero tariff and zero quota access to the European Union's single market. Both leaders agreed to go the extra mile to reach the trade agreement.
Well, I've just talked to Ursula von der Leyen and updated the cabinet about the contents of the call. And the idea was that when we went out on Wednesday, the hope was that we were going to be able to finish things off on today if there was a deal to be done. As things stand, and this was basically what Ursula and I agreed, I'm afraid we're still very far apart on some key things, but where there's life, there's hope. We're going to keep talking to see what we can do. The UK certainly won't be walking away from the talks. I think people would expect us to go the extra mile. I repeated my offer, which is, if it's necessary to talk to other capitals, and I'm very happy to do that. The Commission very determined to keep the negotiations on the way that they've been done between us and the Commission. That's fine. But I've got to repeat, the most likely thing now is, of course, that we have to get ready for WTO terms, Australia terms, and don't forget, everybody, we've made huge preparations for this. We've now been at this for 4.5 years. Sam, there's a long time, perhaps more intensively in the last couple of years than previously. But anyway, we've got ready, and anybody who needs to know what to do, get on to gov.uk/transition, see what needs to be done, and get ready for January the 1st. And either way, whatever happens, the UK will do very, very well.
The two sides have less than 2 weeks to come up with a deal that is agreeable to both the United Kingdom and the members of the European Union. If not, the United Kingdom will leave the Union without access to the market, damage supply chains across the continent, and could hit the financial markets world over. The United Kingdom quit the European Union in January 2020, but remains an informal member until December 31st. If there is no deal, the trade between the two sides will revert to the non-concessionary terms set by the World Trade Organization. There are 3 issues that are preventing the two sides from making a deal. Number 1, fishing rights. The European Union wants to ensure that their side has maximum access to fish in the British waters, while the United Kingdom wants to restrict the access. According to the BBC, the European nations presently catch about £600 million worth of fish every year. The European Union also wants to present rules to apply for at least 10 years, and again, the United Kingdom does not agree. If there is no deal by the end of the month, 4 Royal Navy patrol ships will be deployed to protect Britain's fishing waters from January. Number 2, allowing fair competition. The European Union wants the UK to resist moves that would make their products cheaper. That is, they want to ensure that there is a level playing field. They fear that if the United Kingdom changes its environmental and labour laws, British companies would have an edge over European companies. Number 3, dispute settlement. What would happen if either of the sides break the rules in future? Well, the European Union and the United Kingdom do not agree on the deciding authority and the punishment for the breach of rules. But what happens if they do reach a deal? In that case, they would need to be ratified by the European Parliament. According to a Reuters report, if there was no time, member states of the European Union could endorse an agreement reached by negotiators to allow for provisional application.